In a bid to stand out from the crowd, some restaurants are focusing on one product or recipe, serving up all manner of new, sweet and savoury tasty treats. In the space of a few months, this restaurant, located along Paris's Grand Boulevard, has become something of a French fry mecca, giving one of France's most popular foods a luxury upgrade.
We serve a number of variations. We have the shoestrings here, which are crunchy, and then the regular one and only French fry, the one you'll see most often in restaurants. And then we have these ones. We call them the jumbos. They're rather original, as they are crispy on the outside and mashed on the inside.
New recipes are added to the menu every day.
In addition to these old favourites made with potatoes, we also serve vegetable fries made with parsnips, swedes, radish, black radish. We also have sweet potato fries, which are not as firm but full of flavour. We marry them with vanilla, salt and coconut.
There's also a rice-based variation, the risotto.
The texture is very different. Very soft.
With unusual seasonings.
We have added a secret ingredient, an oil, to this malt vinegar.
And a very distinct presentation.
The French fries become the star of the show, the main dish. They're no longer a side order. We serve them with a sauce that best complements them, and the accompaniment. So the tartare, steak, mussel, sausage or omelette now act as the accompaniment.
The slightly more exotic ceviche has made a noteworthy debut in the capital, to the great delight of those looking for raw and healthy food. Ceviche is a South American dish made from fresh, raw, marinated fish. We revisit the traditional dish and mix up South American and French cuisine. Ocean perch, cod, brill, salmon, tuna, mackerel. Fiona uses fresh, wild fish only. I dice it into relatively large chunks because I want people to really taste the fish. There's a different recipe for each fish depending on the season. The tuna ceviche is marinated in lime and olive oil and served with artichokes, candied lemons and rocket. And for food lovers looking for the real deal, there's also the traditional Peruvian ceviche. Ideally, you need a white fish that doesn't fall apart, so sea bream or ocean perch, some finely chopped coriander, red onion, ginger and garlic, and we season it with lime. And add black pepper, salt and chili peppers. We leave it to marinate for 3 minutes in the fridge. Once the fish starts to absorb the flavour of the marinade, it's ready to be served. You can really taste the lemon. It's acidic, yet you have the iodine flavour of the fish. There are various textures. The fish is tender. It's a new way of serving fish. A lot of my customers are initially quite reticent about raw fish, but they soon take to it because it's spiced and seasoned and marinated in citrus juice. Anyone can enjoy ceviche. And if you don't like fish, Fiona has concocted some raw meat ceviche recipes, almost like carpaccios, and the possibilities are endless. A few months ago, Alexandre Bordes opened a restaurant devoted to a local specialty in France's Aveyron region, the pascade. It's like a slightly caramelized pancake soufflé, traditionally eaten before the main meal. The chef was serving it as an appetizer in his 2-star Michelin restaurant in Honfleur, Normandy.
And then I said to some friends, what if we served food in it, using it as a bowl or plate? And it was extremely tasty.
He serves savoury and sweet pascades, but the basic ingredients are always the same.
We use butter, slightly salted if possible, flour, eggs, milk and sugar.
He then adds some sprigs of chives, and with these special moulds, the mixture rises in the oven in the space of a few minutes.
Then we add the filling.
There's the rougail sausage stew pascade with fried rice balls and grapefruit, and also the leek vinaigrette.
The leek's vinaigrette is left to cool and then served with game terrine.
And then come the gourmet Pascade desserts, like this one made with chestnut cream, apple puree, meringue, calvados and orange peel. There's also the mini Pascades, individual bite-sized treats. Alexandre Bodas is launching a series of collaborations from this month onwards, giving his favourite childhood dish the attention it deserves.
We don't have to limit it to chefs. We could get some celebrities, people from all walks of life, to concoct a Pascade.
And it's Gregory Marchand, the chef at top Parisian restaurant Frenchy, who sets the ball rolling. Inspired by his trips to Marrakesh, he's used all manner of spices and a braised shoulder of lamb with stuffing.
I wanted to make a Pascade that was representative of a season and a state of mind, and something which would marry well with the crispy, sweet aspect of the Pascade.
And Gregory Marchand's creation will be on the menu until the end of March.